Welcome back to the Tech Talk YouTube channel. In today's YouTube video, we will be talking about the top 10 home device essentials. Top 10 BenQ Screen Bar Computer LED Lamp. I consider my life changed after I installed the screen bar. Having my workspace light up so clearly is something I never knew I needed. The light hangs on the top of your monitor and doesn't interfere with the screen. You can have it automatically dim, but you'll need to change the color temperature yourself with the touch-sensitive buttons at the top. It balances with a counterweight and works perfectly above my ultra-wide monitor. BenQ now has a version for laptops called the Laptop Bar. You can power it via an included cable, but it also has a battery, though it only runs for about 2 hours at max brightness. You need to stick a magnet on the back of your laptop to attach the laptop bar. Top 9 SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless Noise Cancelling Headphones. The SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro 8/10 wired recommends has been my everyday headphones for more than a year now, and it's hard to go back to anything else. They are irresistibly comfy. I rarely feel my ears heat up, even after long listening sessions, and they produce excellent sound, especially in games. I've connected them via the included Game DAC, which connects to your PC, but you can also hook them up via Bluetooth, and to multiple devices simultaneously. My favorite feature? I've never plugged them in to recharge. Instead, I just pop out the battery and pop in the spare that's kept inside the Game DAC, usually once every 4 days, meaning I never have to wait for a recharge if it's dead. The only downside? The retractable mic doesn't sound great. Top 8 Mobile Pixels DuoX Plus Portable Slide-Out Monitor. This is by far my favorite portable display. It sticks to the back of a laptop screen via magnets, which means you do need to be comfortable with sticking and leaving adhesive magnets on the back of your machine. These are easy to install with the included assembly instructions. Pop the DuoX Plus on the magnets and slide out the display so that it floats to the side of your laptop. Voila! You have a second screen that doesn't take up any desk space. Just connect the included USB-C to USB-C cable and you're good to go. The 13.3-inch 1080p screen is best suited for 13 or 14-inch laptops, and it's not a screen I'd rely on for color correction, but it's great for leaving apps like Slack and another browser window for two-screen productivity. The downside is that it's thick and adds bulk, but at least it's easy to take the DuoX Plus off when you don't need it. I used it just fine on the plane and in a hotel when I needed to get some work done. Top 7 Espresso 17 Pro 17-inch 4K Portable Touchscreen Display. Now, this is quite a leap in price, but it's the peak of the portable display market. The gargantuan 17-inch screen size means you have lots more real estate for multiple apps or browser windows, and yet the whole thing is slim enough to fit in most backpacks, particularly if you can fit a 16-inch laptop. The 4K resolution is tack sharp, and it has 100% of the DCI-P3 color gamut, meaning it's exceptional for anyone who needs accurate colors. This bundle comes with a magnetic stand, but you can also add a stylus to pair with Espresso's Jot software, which lets you mark up anything on the screen. Make sure you download the Espresso Flow software to enable the touchscreen to work with macOS. I have also tested and liked Espresso's smaller 15-touch model, which has a more palatable price. Top 6 Monoprice 28-inch 4K HDR IPS LCD Monitor. If you want as high a resolution as possible, this 4K Monoprice monitor has been treating me well. I've tried it with a MacBook and a Windows PC, and the 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution screen is tack sharp. The IPS panel's colors are also vibrant without looking too saturated. I prefer using it for editing photos in Adobe Lightroom over any of the monitors above. It has 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, 1 DisplayPort, and USB-C for video input. It's dead simple to put it on and take it off of the fully articulating stand, and it works well in portrait orientation too. My only gripe? It supports the VESA standard, but the mount is recessed and doesn't fit my arm mounts. You'll need to get longer M4 screws to get it to work. It's also restricted to 60 Hz. Top 5 LG Dual-Up 28-inch 2K vertical monitor. The best work-from-home monitor setup, in our humble opinion, is an ultra-wide monitor with a second vertical monitor to the side. Nearly any monitor will do, just rotate it 90 degrees, but some content can look a bit too narrow and cut off. This LG Dual-Up solves this by offering a wider 16:18 aspect ratio. I saw the most immediate benefit in Gmail, where emails were no longer cut off or cramped. It also made nearly every other website and app look quite normal, giving them more room to breathe. It's pricey, but the colors are great out of the box. You get an easy-to-set-up arm mount, and there are quite a few display options, even USB-C. I also tested a similar wide vertical monitor from Innokin, and while I like it, it doesn't come with a monitor arm and costs more for almost the same features. Top 4 BenQ PD2705Q 27-inch 2K design monitor. Wired senior editor Michael Calore says this BenQ is one of the best choices for creative professionals like graphic designers, photographers, and video editors. It hits many of the creative industry's color accuracy standards and delivers near-perfect accuracy out of the box, so you don't have to do much calibration. It has some special modes for editing motion graphics, working with photos, or designing in CAD applications. Calore says the 27-inch screen is gorgeous, with a glare-free, slightly matte coating. The stand is height adjustable, and you can swivel the screen into portrait mode. It's VESA mountable. Top 3 Secretlab Magnus Pro Magnetic Standing Desk. Frustrated with all the cables around your desk? The Magnus Pro might be up your alley. It's a heavy, magnetic, metal standing desk with a trench at the back so you can neatly route your cables while hiding them from view. Secretlab sells a few magnetic accessories like cable sheets and anchors to keep those wires down, and you won't have to deal with crappy adhesives. Just make sure you snag Secretlab's desk mat so you don't scuff up the desk or your gear. I used it for more than a year with zero problems. The controls are easy to use, there are 3 height presets, and there's a nifty switch to turn off the standing mechanism. Don't care for a standing desk? There's a standard Magnus you can snag for cheaper. Top 2 LilyPad Rollable and Stowable Standing Desk. This desk isn't much to look at considering the price, but it's one of the few desks that can be lowered to the ground, at just 6 inches tall. The legs are rollable, so once it's at the lowest point, just lift one end and roll the desk under a bed or wherever you want to store it. This is especially handy if you're in a small space and don't want a desk constantly hogging the room. It comes fully assembled, and there's a hole in the center of the desk to attach one of LilyPad's single or dual monitor mounts, not included. There's a sensor to stop the desk from moving down if it detects an obstacle below, and you can also lock the desk so that it won't move. There are 2 height presets, and there's a convenient integrated power strip at the back. The downside? It's a bit wobbly due to the nature of the frame. Top 1 BenQ GW2780 27-inch IPS Full HD monitor. I bought this monitor to pair with a MacBook Pro more than 2 years ago, and it's been fantastic for the price. The 1080 pixel resolution can look a bit fuzzy if you sit up close to the large screen, but at a normal viewing distance, it looks great. I prefer having all that screen space to fit 2 browser windows side by side. The colors look great, and it's just been plain reliable. It has built-in speakers, but I wouldn't rely on them, because they don't get very loud, and they don't sound that great, like most monitor speakers. I VESA mounted it to maximize my desk space. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and press the notification bell for more interesting video. Kindly like and super comment and turn on the notification button for more interesting video.